And we'll see what he can do here against a 1330 field as he practices racing, getting back into his debut for the season. But the pace set for this race, a 1335 for the Wave Light. And we've got a cutoff. That's a Baby Yoda on the front there, on the T-shirt.
Yeah, it's not a Baby Bjorn, it's a Baby Yoda.
Baby Yoda in a Baby Bjorn, I think.
Baby Yoda?
Yep, yeah. So the pacer already hyping up the crowd, too, on the home stretch.
Yeah, let them hear it.
Let's get this thing going early and cheer these guys along. So Henry McLucky in this field. 5,000 meter man and 1,500 meter man.
The raucous fans in the stands here in the electric forest is creating like a sound vortex, a veritable baptism for these athletes who are trying to recreate themselves, re-identify who am I, who do I want to be. Listen, go find yourself, kids.
That's why people come to Portland in their 20s to find themselves.
Yeah, go dunk yourself in the river.
But yeah, that's another, these trees that create this grove here in the electric forest, they create a nice little protection from the wind, but they also trap the sound and keep it in here, which creates an awesome atmosphere for racing. Look at this.
This pacer better go 4K. Yeah. Wasting all this energy up front. Come on, man.
Oh, fantastic work being done out there.
Louis G with his, yeah, God, just like one of the most fun running forms to follow.
Mm-hmm. So, 65 seconds. McLucky up there.
Did we talk about the wave lights right now? Wave lights set to
1335.
1335.
So right on, they're ahead of them right now, right at 65 pace. And really working through this race right now, but in the early goings again, great pace work being done, just like Amy Cashin put forth in the earlier heat. But this is a large field here for this 5,000. You can see all these guys strung out.
We've got Kendrick coming through the cans, DJ Mustard on the beat. We've got great pace setting. Wave lights set to 1335. The entire field is in it.
You might be right. I think that might be a cat and not Baby Yoda in the Baby Bjorn.
Who cares?
I do. It's cool.
It is cool.
65-2 for
it's
that
cool
lap.
If you win.
Yeah.
Yeah. When you do things that are outlandish, you got to back it up with performance, and that's what we're seeing right now.
Yeah.
Committed to the task at hand.
I want to see that cat run 3:30.
Don't let the cat out the bag just yet.
Eric Cesares in here too. Thunder Road running. Matani Vri from Wisconsin. He's in that 5th position there in the all red. The Badger.
Big Ten country.
Yep, he's right at home. Jacob Mitchum in this field too.
Archie Noakes, another Wisconsin Badger.
The pacer stepping off now. So
my guy.
Well, we'll see. It might be that Cat in a Baby Bjorn is the second pacer here, because we're getting McLucky as the first racer.
Well, McLucky to have two pacers.
Yeah, thanks.
It's a new sandwich at McDonald's. Over 1 billion served.
Okay, so down here we're coming to 1,600 meters. And still right on pace for that 13:35. Charging down the back stretch. We get to 1,600 meters in about 4:21.
If this is indeed Corey Gorgas with the Baby Yoda / cat in a Baby Bjorn, raise your hand. Did we not give him the earpiece?
No, we didn't. We forgot. Yeah.
All right. Well, forgiven this one time. Love to get a close-up on this.
So
it's a cat or a Baby Yoda. I think it's a cat.
So Henry McLucky up there in that second position.
Absolutely. We got to get
British athlete.
Got to get some info on where we can get one of these shirts.
And Cesares And then Matan Ivri, Israeli athlete.
One thing that's good to see here, Jeff, is that this entire line, this first line of finishers, there are no gaps. No one has fallen off yet. There's no chinks in anyone's armor. There's been a little bit of movement, some people moving back, moving forward. But we haven't really lost anybody yet. Everyone's still very much in this.
Everybody's finding their place, and we could see Luis Grijalva is still tucked in midway through that pack, too, in 6th position, if you don't count the cat in the Baby Bjorn pacer, which is an excellent pacing outfit, because he's got everybody in a Baby Bjorn right now, taking them along.
Yeah, come, hop on. I got you.
Yep, McDucky, Cesarez, and Matan Ivri, and now you get a good view of Luis Grijalva, who's moving out slightly because he wants to move up a little bit. See if he does.
He's just always paying attention.
Wants to see what's going on.
The exceptional athletes, just not letting things get away. Guy was trying to get around Matan there. It looks like, or that's Christopher Medeleon, I think, in front of Luigi right now, but.
A truly international field here with May De Leon, Mexican athlete. Luigi, of course, Guatemalan. Matan Ivri is an Israeli athlete. And then all the Americans as well. Spanish athlete, Adrian Diaz Lopez in this race. So clicking off 65s like clockwork here. Everybody's staying in touch through that top, however many, at least 10 athletes strung out in a line. And now this pacer's hyping up the crowd. Make sure we stay on the track, hugging the rail.
Watch your ankles, young man.
Coming through here, 2,600. 7:04, 64.99, and that's to McLucky and not the pacer. So hot pace here. Now, yeah, you could see Louis G on the screen. He's moved his way up into the 4th racing position.
Eldad Mulugeta behind Luis, riding his coattails to what he thinks is going to be a great day. Honestly, really smart way to race. Luis is such a smart racer. He's been competing at the highest of high levels. He knows exactly what he's trying to get out today, which is just a good, solid effort. Not really expecting fireworks. Just, again, one of these methodic moves. Just recognizing when someone wasn't going to make it another lap and slowly moving around them. Don't use any more energy than you have to. Just get something on the board.
I think oftentimes people they don't think about the joy of racing, too, for these types of scenarios. A lot of the time athletes think about, or even spectators watching the race, just they're going to sit on the line and try to go as fast as possible. But how much fun is it to play the game while you're out there and weave your way through traffic and figure out, oh, can I pass this person now? Can I climb the ladder? Can I move up? And Luis Grijalva getting back, feeling that again, jumping on the track and being able to navigate through a pack. We'll see what he can do in the later half of this 5,000 meters.
He's not looking for that big breakthrough that we saw from Alex Tubal, from Sair Salgado, from a bunch of these racers already today, just taking punches at big PRs. Again, he's just looking to have some positivity. Finish a race, feel good, come off of this race, get back into training, feel good back in the next workout. So, again, the beauty of running, a lot of athletes running for a lot of different reasons with a lot of different goals.
And they came through 3K in 8:09, too. And now this is McLucky at the front, and there are no more pacers on the track. So 4 laps remaining for this 5,000 meters. McLucky, Cesarez, Matan Ivri, Luis Grijalva, and Eldad Mulugeta. So another 65.6 for 3,400 meters. And McLucky, now his job to push at the front, or any of these other guys if they don't want the pace to slow. I know that Matan Ivri wants to get after a 13:30 here, so he'd want to pick it up if this race starts to falter. And you could see that top 3 bunching a little bit, with Cesarez moving out on the outside, looking to make a move. And I think we could see something pretty awesome here unfold in the last 3 laps, because you rarely get to be treated to a pack like this of 5 athletes with 3 laps to go in a 5,000 meters. So Cesares moves up to pass McLucky.
Mulugeta looks a little bit to be on the ropes here, so if there's any big moves or changes of pace up front, Cesares, realizing that the pace is beginning to falter, goes around McLucky.
66.2 on that lap with Cesares out front. And now look at Luis Grijalva starting to make a move. Going by Ivry, and Ivry's going with him too. McLucky falling back a little bit. Grijalva not wanting to go around Cesares just yet. Content with what Cesares is laying down right now.
You know, I'm sure Mike Smith just told Louis, just win the race. However you need to do it, however you feel comfortable doing it, just go out there and win the race. As we said, get one on the board. Luis is covering all these moves so well, so smoothly, almost effortless. I mean, his face, you can't even tell that he's out for anything more than a casual Sunday jog.
And he's got that unorthodox right arm swing there too.
He's beating the drum.
And he's sitting in that second position as they come to the line here.
So if Ivry wants a 13:30 or faster, they're going to need to run about a 2:03 to 2:02. And here goes Luigi.
And Luigi to the front now, and Matan Ivry goes with him. And we'll see what Grijalva wants to do inside 2 laps to go.
You can see him start to stretch it out down the backstretch. Both athletes, Ivry not really giving him an inch, knowing that this is exactly what he was hoping for. Get close and then get competitive. Luigi on the gas, 600 meters to go, has really started to turn the screws.
So we know what this man can do. 1250s for the 5,000 meters. Luis Grijalva and Matan Ivry wants to run fast here too. And we'll see what Luis Grijalva can deliver on this lap leading into a lap to go as he looks over his shoulder just to see who's with him, to see what types of resources he has to dispense at this moment in the race.
Matan Ivry, for my money, looks pretty dang relaxed. The 2 of these athletes look phenomenal. This appears to be a 61-62 on that lap for Luigi out front. Matan Ivry now trying to cover the move. Louis launching into a final kick. Really pushing the pace now, putting 5, 8, 10 meters on Ivry in his wake.
He goes to the jets and shows his world-class caliber here down the backstretch. Looking like he's running an all-out 400 right now. That was a 62-second penultimate lap. Matan Ivry not slowing down either. I bet he's speeding up. But look at Grijalva as he rounds the bend, swinging the arms. We'll see what he could do. Is he going to keep the gas on coming around this? This is Luis Grijalva. Welcome back to the track world.
This is your welcome back party, buddy.
The stands are rumbling right now. Luis Grijalva passing the couch, coming down the final straightaway, lifting the knees and pumping the arms with the sprint form. And he'll make it to the tape in 13:27 as we've got a race on our hands for second. And that's Cesares beating Matan Ivry to the line. Cesares 13:32, Ivry 13:32.78. Personal best for those 2 guys. And 13:27 for Grijalva with a 57.9 close. And Schaefer of Zap Endurance coming in 13:36. Mulugeta 13:40. Archie Noakes
PR for Eric Cesares and a PR also for Matan Ivry. Freshman. Gosh, these kids are fast.
And they're all coming in under 14 minutes now. Diaz Lopez 14:03 from Spain. And down the final stretch here. We got one more athlete on the track. They're coming in, the crowd gives them a round of applause. Cale Mulholland from Loyola Chicago. And when we come back, we're about to enter the hot window, ladies